I think that the future of online branding is going to include social media simply as a port. But all of social media's got three things going against it. First and foremost, there's this big push to stop promoting news as primary content, because a lot of the people that generate that content, NPR, New York Times, Fresno Bee, Wall Street Journal, Fox News, blah, 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 they want to be compensated for the attraction that they represent to the platform. And Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk don't want to pay for that content. They've been getting it free for so long, paying for it now just for business. So you're going to see a, not suppression, but a de-emphasizing of news content. The second thing is the signal-to-noise ratio has gotten so bad. If you're maintaining a presence and you're participating in any way, eventually you're going to get harassed, canceled, ratioed, or somebody's going to set up a let's call it satire site and pretend to be you to effectively defame you without consequence. So you've got this risk-benefit thing that doesn't pencil. And then finally, even if you are able to rise above the de-emphasis that is going to be algorithmically a part of the platform, and you're able to somehow avoid controversy while remaining visible, people on those platforms don't leave those platforms to go to other sites. If they want to know what's at kmjnow.com, if they want to know what's at npr.org, they just go there.
Yeah.
So I think that social media is, I think NPR's tip of the iceberg. I think that you're going to see all of the news companies eventually doing the same thing. Yeah, we'll pump a little bit of content out. We'll remind people that we exist. We're not spending money on it. We don't have a team doing it. It's just a place to throw a link up a couple times.
I agree completely with you. I would add to it very quickly, though, that there's another element there, and that is product placement. In order for a product to succeed, it has to be in the right marketplace.
Yeah.
For example, if the afternoon drive made a fantastic quiche, we wouldn't try and sell it in a hardware store.
No.
We might take it over to Whole Foods across the food court from us, but we wouldn't put it in a hardware store.
Yeah.
And NPR being on Twitter was like quiche being in a hardware store. Wrong audience.
It's interesting you say that, because they had a massive following, great interactivity. Because there is a huge liberal presence on social media. I think that the end of social media is only going to happen at the end of the internet. But I think that the usefulness of social media for businesses as a place to constantly daily reinvest, it's getting thin. Look at the ads that are on social media. Remember when it was Ford, when it was Coca-Cola, when it was, Swatch, when it was William Henry, and now it's
or Hank's belts, which are actually really good. I bought one; they're good. But
did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to ask you about that off the air, because I'm really dubious about buying clothes from people selling them on social media.
Fair enough. That's Philip IME. It's the afternoon drive on KMJ at kmjnow.com or wherever you stream.
KMJ News Now. Good afternoon. Here at the KMJ Newsroom, I'm Joe Miller. The family of a Fresno native in Israel wants the Biden administration to get her back home. A phone conversation with her mother was the last contact the family had with Adrian Netta, who was hiding in a bunker at her home in Israel. At the time of the call, family says they heard Netta scream after Hamas militants stormed through the door. They don't know if she's still alive, but expressed some hope when they didn't hear gunfire when she was on the phone. Her son, Nahar Netta, said during the press conference in Israel that the president and his administration were responsible for bringing U.S. citizens back home. Kaiser Permanente reached a tentative deal with the unions representing 75,000 employees. It follows the longest ever healthcare strike in U.S. history. The strike lasting only 3 days, the length of time had been scheduled to run, but the coalition of unions was threatening an 8-day strike next month, with even more workers walking out if a new deal was not reached by October 31st. The union coalition represents 40% of Kaiser Permanente's non-physician workforce. Israel catching Hamas rockets with its air defense system as the conflict in Gaza continues. Fox's Greg Polcott is in Ashdod, Israel.
We heard and saw an Iron Dome interception of a Hamas militant rocket appear to come over the Ashdod. We are hearing explosions here. We're seeing Iron Dome intercepts going up in the sky. We're about 20 miles off the coast from Gaza. This place has been a little bit quiet in the last couple of days, but certainly the strikes against Hamas militants inside Gaza has been absolutely the most intense that we've seen since we've been on the ground.
Now the forecast from ABC 30 weather anchor Christine Gregory.
It's out with a fall-like air and in with the above average temperatures. We've got highs back in the 80s starting today on our Friday. Lots of sunshine once we get the clouds to the road from earlier in the morning. Both Saturday and Sunday look like a great time to get outside. The highs will stay in the mid-80s. Lows will be a bit on the cooler side, still in the 50s, and that above-average temperature trend continues with more 80s even into next week. For KMJ, I'm ABC 30's meteorologist Christine Gregory.
I'm Joe Miller on KMJ at KMJNow.com or wherever you stream.
And I need to tell you about the intersection of Shaw and Grantland here in Fresno. It will close the traffic for paving improvements. That will start at 11 o'clock tonight and run through the weekend to 6 o'clock Monday morning. Southbound 99 between Fowler and Selma really congested. It's due to lane closures there. In the Porterville area, Road 228 and Avenue 188, a collision with unknown injuries. 377 South Oakmore Street in Visalia, a collision with injuries reported there. Southbound 99 between Fowler and Selma. I mentioned to you there's lots of traffic jams there due to lane closures. TMG Traffic, I'm Ron McCarroll.
Hey, it's DG on my program Saturday morning. The longtime voice of the San Jose Sharks, Dan Rizanowski, play-by-play broadcaster, sports host, anchor, and sports writer up in the Bay Area, Ben Ross, and the entertainment critic from the Daily Beast, Nick Shager. DGP, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on KMJ at KMJNow.com or wherever you stream.
Before shopping Range Rover, test drive the Genesis GV80 with an athletic elegance, impressive spirit of safety, and user-friendly technology to enhance your driving experience every day. Or elevate your sedan and experience the 2023 Motor Trend Car of the Year. Experience a new luxury at Genesis of Selma.
Big Fresno Fair, big time to back. The Big Fresno Fair is back October 4th through the 15th, and it's bringing big wins to the racetrack in the Brian I. Tatarian Grandstand. Don't miss the live horse racing excitement you look forward to all year long. All presented by Table Mountain Casino Resort and Coors Light. The Big Fresno Fair is the only spot for live horse racing action. Get your tickets at FresnoFair.com. Big time back.
I'm Curtis Johnson from KMJ's Afternoon Drive here to tell you about Bathfitter. Bathfitter became famous more than 40 years ago for installing beautiful new tubs and showers, literally over the top of old tubs and showers. Bathfitter also installs new showers and new tubs. Using Bathfitter's Design Your Own Bath tool on their website enables you to play with different tub and shower replacement options. The end result is the exact bath you want. Imagine going online with a company, exploring multiple tub and shower replacement options, and the finished result is a new bath experience you'll brag about. Bathfitter not only fits your tub, but they'll fit your schedule, style, and hands. Bathfitter only uses the highest quality materials and can back it up with a lifetime warranty on every installation. Your new bath will also be installed by the local Bathfitter team right here in the Central Valley. When you're ready to get started, Google Bathfitter Fresno to book your free in-home or virtual consultation. Google Bathfitter Fresno.
Well, folks, this is official. Utility bills will be increased by a staggering 25% in 2023, with a total of 5% by 2026. It's time to take action. Embrace the power shift. Let solar negotiators be your guide to a brighter, more affordable future. Imagine saying goodbye to those empty bills and hello to immediate savings. With solar negotiators, you can make the switch to solar
odds, so don't let them drain your wallet for years to come. Take your power back and let Solar Negotiators become your lifetime energy partner. Call 844-PHONE-SOLAR. That's 844-PHONE-SOLAR or visit solarnegotiators.com.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Try Wendy's new pumpkin spice frosty today. Wendy's new pumpkin spice frosty is peak fall. It'll make any kind of fall fun even smaller. So no matter how you fall, grab a rich, creamy pumpkin spice frosty from Wendy's today. This time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Vanilla frosty is temporarily unavailable.
Welcome to 4 o'clock hour, your afternoon drive on KMJ at KMJNow.com. Stream that to Jonathan Tracy. And there's a library branch at Forward and First. Did you know it was there?
I did not. That's not my part of town. I don't get over in that neighborhood very often. But no, I had no idea there was a library.
So if you're trying to visualize it, it's the, you're going to have to forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, and right now it's this little 5,000 square foot satellite library. It's in the strip mall where KFC and Baskin Robbins are, back by where Arthur's Toys used to be. So they want to move diagonally across the intersection to the old Rite Aid, northeast corner of First, back behind Sinclair. And now, the new location's 22,000 square feet. They can have a community room. They can have a computer set up. They can have study rooms for kids, not to mention a whole lot more books.
Yeah, 5,000 square feet for a library, that's right.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So they'll move up to 22,000 square feet. They can really improve their offerings, and it's next door to a new Starbucks. It backs up to Awani Middle School. The retired librarian from Awani says the teachers don't even know there's a library across the street. It's a great spot. However, the corporate ownership of another occupant in the shopping center has flexed their contractual right and put the brakes on the library. Susan Renfro is the spokesperson for President of the Library System. She said that during their inquiry, they learned that the 99-cent only store has language in their lease that allows them to restrict specifically non-commercial on the remainder of the time. The library is non-commercial.
Yep.
Now get a load of this. If you go to Google Maps and you look up Forward and First, Fresno, California, you'll get an overhead view of the intersection. And so you can see where the library is. It's actually in the building where Arthur's Toys used to be. It's directly across First from the so catty corner you go and you've got the Sinclair station at the very northeast corner of Forward and First. You got the Subway sandwich stop, the Valley, the 99-cent only store, and what used to be Rite Aid. The 99-cent only store and what used to be the Rite Aid are almost as far from each other as you can be in shopping. The overhead shot on Google Maps represents accurately the state of the parking lot on any given business day. 3/4 empty. 99 cents only. Corporate management, this is not on the folks who work in the store here in Fresno. 99 cents only. Corporate management has said that the library will use up all the parking.
Seems absurd.
There's a spirit Halloween in there right now, and you know what they're not doing?
They're not even filling up the lot, are they?
They're not filling up the lot. It's Friday the 13th before Halloween, and there's plenty of parking for everybody because it's a massive parking lot.
No, I may get in trouble for this, but it seems kind of ironic that possibly a store whose clientele never goes to the library is stopping one from coming in.
Yeah,
I don't mean to sound mean there.
So one of the guys from the Friends of the Pulte Branch Public Library, a guy named Mark Kalchik, he went over there and walked around the parking lot and counted. He said there's about 300 parking spaces in that lot.
That's a big lot.
It's a huge lot. I mean, it's like, and the stores are like 100 yards apart. So we're talking about opposite ends. So it's not even like, well, all your people are going to park in front of my business. They're at opposite ends. There's one of the partners at Bullard Uniform, which is in the strip mall, Kelly Miller, quote, "Oh my gosh, there's a huge amount of parking in this lot." She says, "I think it would be wonderful. And oh, by the way, the customers from 99 cents only park in front of my store all the time and I don't complain about it."
No, I can't speak for the property owner or the property manager of this lot.
Yeah.
But I can do the numbers, and the numbers are, the odds are, the square footage of, I should say, what one pays for the square footage of that store is far less than what the city's probably going to pay for it. So it would be pretty easy for that property owner to say, hey, we're not going to renew your lease when it comes up.
But 99 cents only is paying their rent. I mean,
Well, they're paying their rent, but there's a renewal clause in every contract.
Well, this is true. So Merrick over at the B tried to get in touch with 99 cents only corporate management because that's who's behind it, not they're not responding. What they told the county is that if the library went in, they would have to use the back parking lot. The back parking lot's dinky. It's not in good condition. And, oh yeah, there's 300 parking spaces across 100 yards between two stores that never have more than a couple of dozen people in them.
Okay. Well,
It's fear and ignorance.
It's really so if you are
this was
concerned,
not fun
if you think
also.
that perhaps corporate management of the 99 cent only store should reconsider and let the Fresno County Public Library move into the currently
I'm gonna have to
occupied
make a left and go where
otherwise empty
I have no idea.
former right. You can email customer service at 99only.com. Keep it polite, keep it civil, more flies with honey than with vinegar, as we know. Send them a note, let them think about it, and let them know whether or not you're going to shop at any of their stores or whether we consider it going. Customer service at 99only.com.
That's a gas station right there, okay. Yeah. Long line stuff.
Law Group are actively investigating random claims. If you were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma or other cancers, use Roundup at your home, used it as part of your job, or for agricultural purposes, you may be entitled to significant compensation for medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, or the loss of a loved one. The Nature's Law Group has hundreds of Roundup cases against the manufacturer. If you qualify, we want to represent you or your loved one. There is limited time to make a claim, so call Nature's Law Group for your free confidential consultation while there's still time to file a claim. With local offices in the Valley to serve you, Nature's Law Group guarantees if we don't win, you don't pay. Call now, 800-885-1922. Your private insurance shortcut. I'll be back to maximize productivity. Provider, 800-555-1509. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-555-1509. That's 800-555-1509. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509. Are you kidding me? Gas prices are up again. Somebody has to do something. Well, that's why I use